Good morning everybody, and a very warm welcome aboard this South Western Railway service to Southampton Central. And we're just about to make our first station stop of the morning, which is going to be at Shawford. And today we're going to be heading out to Salisbury via Eastleigh. One of the reasons why is I did sort of say to myself, look, I've been off for the last couple of weeks, and I did make it a mission that I was going to have a day out somewhere along the line, and today is that day. So the weather's been pretty rubbish this last week, so this week the weather's been pretty good, but I've been busy so far. So this is my one and only day of going out and about. So today we are on our way to Eastleigh first. We're going to see what's going on at Eastleigh, and then we're going to jump on the South Western Railway 158 to Salisbury, and then we'll go to Salisbury and then we'll have a look at what's happening over there, and then we'll take it from there really, because then I can either come back the same way or I can get back to Southampton Central and maybe stop there and then carry on to Winchester, where I have left the car. So we'll see what happens. See you soon. Bye. Here we are approaching Eastleigh Yard. Well, approaching Eastleigh Station. This is Eastleigh Yard. So I'm not sure what's happening today. (66,727) over there. Not sure how well you can see that. Oops. Just that the sun's making it a bit difficult to record anything. And then we've got a Balfour BT machine over there. So here we are at Eastleigh Station, and this is what's greeting us. We've got the 153 converted Network Rail train. Well, I'll come over here because of the sunlight. You get a better view. And then we've got 66061 on the left and 66155 on the right there. And then we've got some relatively new wagons over there. I don't know what you can and can't see because the sunlight is making it quite difficult to actually do any filming. It's got gangway partially open. It's only going as far as Winchester. So that's the service that we saw earlier. Let's head into Winchester. And our train is due shortly. So there are three main reasons why I'm here at Eastleigh. One is the fact that I actually just wanted to have a day out, and I wanted to have a look at the ballast pile, because I'm half considering on the layout to do something like that, very similar, obviously not on such a grander scale. Two, I wanted to have a look at Eastleigh models, AC Models Eastleigh, the model shop. So on the way back I might very well pop into there. And thirdly is I wanted to actually have a ride on the South West Trains 158, which is due.
To leave platform 2 is the 11:21 South Western Railway service to Salisbury.
See, that's my train now.
Southampton Central.
So it's due any time now.
Southampton Airport Parkway. Swaithling.
So that's one of the reasons, another reason, and also I just haven't been to Salisbury, and I just wanted to try something a little bit different, and I actually got a bit of a bargain, because I didn't realise when I paid for my ticket that it's actually cheaper than I thought, because I'm sure the South West Trains, South Western Railway app was more expensive, so I actually saved myself about £6 on the ticket, so that's pretty cool. So it hasn't cost me a huge amount, so hopefully there'll be more action in Salisbury than there is here, because I'm a bit disappointed, to be honest, because I've arrived here at Eastleigh and there's absolutely nothing happening. But maybe on the way back, and maybe in Salisbury, there'll be a few bits and pieces, but surely there'll be enough for a video, right? So we'll just carry on and persist and we'll see what happens. I was actually looking for my stop board, because this is a 2-coach train, and for you, those of you who don't, not really too sure on what model it, this sign here is for the radio frequency for their drivers, and obviously that's the destination board, but there is actually some stop board markers, and there's one just here. If I just turn you around, you'll see it. So this is always a good guide to see where you need to wait for your train, depending on how many coaches, because usually it says on the board. And here is my train now.
Platform 2 for the 11:21 South Western.
So this is my ride to Salisbury.
Salisbury via Southampton Central. Calling at Southampton Airport Parkway, Swaithling, St Denis, Southampton Central.
So this should take just under an hour to get to Salisbury. So I've done well with the ticket, to be honest.
This train has 2 carriages. The first set of doors in carriage 1 will not open. Please use all other available doors on this train.
So here I am on my 158, and as you can see, it's still got what I like about the 158s, especially on the South West trains. Although this is on the outside South Western Railway vinyl, I think it is. On the inside, it's still South West train seating. And you can see how comfy the seating is. So it looks really, really lovely. Let's just show you what's going on over there. That's the ballast siding over there, and all the ballast trains. So this is Millbrook Station, and just beyond this is the Freightliner container yard, and then on the other side, if I spin you around, you can see all the containers for Western Docks. We'll see Freightliner container yard as we pull out. So we're just leaving Millbrook now, so hopefully we'll have a good look at the container yard. And here you can see the Freightliner crane just coming into view. There's actually a train over there, look, as you can see it, 66. just been a fantastic journey from Eastleigh to here. We're going to do some filming here in Salisbury, and like I said, I've thoroughly enjoyed it. There's been some great scenery, and I'm going to be trying to film some more scenery on the way back that I may have missed on the way out, because I'm not used to doing it. The train's super comfortable, it's such a lovely day, it's brisk, so we'll do some filming here at Salisbury, and then before we head back, so I'm going to spin the camera around and film our approach. That seems a bit odd, doesn't it? A 158 on the London Waterloo service. So welcome to Salisbury. So this is what it looks like on the inside of the South Western Railway 158. Totally and thoroughly enjoyed that. So I'll just see you on the outside. So this is the train I've just come up on 158 887. This is the London Waterloo train. And it seems that it's going to be coupled up, judging by the destination board and judging by the fact that the front door is open, the gangway is open, so they're obviously going to keep an eye on the train coming in. To be coupled up to this one to make an 8-coach train, I think it is. And here's another train just pulling in now, another 158, I think it is. So this one here is just pulled in, just arrived. This is the 1582 car, which if I just zoom out, it's a bit too far. So this one's heading to Waterloo, but it's just waiting on another train to arrive and couple onto it. So we'll see if we can catch that. And it seems that the other train just pulling in now. So we're going to see if we're going to catch the old coupling motion.
Please use all other available doors.
So just going to hook up to this one here. you go. All done. That was painless. They also did a bit of a stretch there, just to make sure that that they were coupled up. Unfortunately, certain people ruined the photobombed my my progress. So 158 start and 2159. There's the 158. There's the first of the 159s. And then there's the second one. So this is the next train to arrive. It's heading for Portsmouth Harbour. It's a GWR service 166.
Platform 2 for the 12:33 Great Western Railway service to Portsmouth Harbour, calling at Romsey, Southampton Central, Fareham, Cosham, Fratton, Portsmouth and Southsea and Portsmouth Harbour. This train has 3 carriages. Train stops in zones 3 to 5. Cycle spaces in zone 4. Wheelchair facilities in zone 5.
You gotta love the way they rev them up. I do love my DMU, so I must admit. And just love listening to them. Return leg back towards Eastleigh now, so I'm just going to leave Salisbury shortly, and so I've taken a little bit of footage, but there doesn't seem to be much going on today, but either way I've enjoyed the ride, so I'm happy enough with that. I'm happy enough with the bargain ticket, so it's just a shame that there isn't much going on. So I'm going to head back to Eastleigh now. I'm going to go to Eastleigh Models, have a look in there, and also see what other action's going on at Eastleigh before we head back to Winchester for me to pick up my car and head home. So I'll speak to you shortly. And also, I'm now sitting on the right side of the train to capture some more en route footage back, so we can get some decent footage of like the Millbrook terminal and also Southampton container terminal and a few other bits and pieces. So speak to you shortly. We are ready to go. It's a beautiful, brisk November autumnal afternoon.
Good afternoon, this is your guide. And I would like to welcome you on board this South Western Railway service to Chandler's Ford via Southampton Central. Safety information is displayed in all coaches. Do try to keep all personal items with you. And if you see anything suspicious, please tell me or another member of staff. I will be walking through the train during the journey, please ask. If you need any help, I am towards the rear of this two-car train at number 4. Thanks.
Train incoming. I think this is the delayed Axminster service that they've been going on about. I'm just intrigued by this footbridge. About to make a right turn as we approach the tunnel. You can't really quite see it from here. All that graffiti everywhere. Now I have to say, as we're roaring along on this 158, the scenery is just absolutely fabulous. I'm really enjoying the scenery as we're going along, going through the English countryside. It's just absolutely fantastic. I just thought I'd give you a brief glimpse of the countryside that we're whizzing by. This 158 is absolutely roaring along, and there's plenty more of this to see. It's just absolutely fabulous. I tell you what, we're about to approach our next station stop. We're slowing down for it, and I should imagine she's going to announce it very shortly, and I'm going to let her announce it because it's a very tricky station to announce. But I'm telling you, this scenery absolutely feeds the imagination. You just looking at it, you're just thinking how spectacular it is. At the moment we're just going through the trees, but some of these stations towards Salisbury.
The next station is Moddisford and Dunbridge.
There you go. See, it's better that she pronounces it rather than me. I remember looking at this station on the way up, and I've never been along this route before, so this is totally new to me. And I was just thinking how nice the scenery is, the buildings are, the farmyards, look, the level crossings, just everything
just to take into consideration, especially as a modeller. I'm not doing this just as a sort of like a train journey. I'm just thinking with my modelling hat on, as it were, thinking, look at some of these buildings. This pub here is absolutely beautiful. It's just so quaint. I just have a quick look at the station where you can't really see much of that, but it's just so beautiful around here. Now, as we approach Red Bridge, I should sort of say that there is actually a layout, a real well-known layout doing the exhibition circuit. It's called Red Bridge Wharf, and I think it's based around here.
The next station is Redbridge. Please mind the gap.
I hope the camera's picking this up, but it's very difficult with the low sunlight. I'll see what I can do on the editing suite. As you can see, there's another line joining us at the moment from there. And there's a Freightliner 66 553. Things start to get a bit interesting to look at around here, because I think Freightliner have got a servicing depot here that they do their servicing for some of their locos, or stabling point, I think. So we're just leaving Red Bridge now. As you can see, the container train's just parked up. It's just coming into view. Hopefully the sunlight isn't distorting it too much. There's 70 there, the container train, and the 08. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but there was an orange 08 just behind there. Don't know if you can see anything on the top of that as well. Well, look, container in action. I can see a couple of straddlers as well. Those tall things over there. Look, see the straddlers? Quickly made it to the other side. So this is Millbrook. Container train, supposedly. There is the container crane. There's a cruise ship over there, the Queen Mary too, look. See it. And there's the Queen Mary too.
This train is for Romsey via Eastleigh. The next station.
We are now ready to go. Let's see if we get a good view of this Queen Mary too. Cunard cruise ship. I've never seen it before. And you see the containers behind it. say goodbye to Queen Mary 2. Just approaching Southampton Central. Just missed the MPV, unfortunately. I wasn't running the camera at the time. Ooh, 387 X Gatwick Express. Well, actually, I think it is still Gatwick Express colours, but it still says it on it. So I think they still use it. It's not as I used to know it. I used to just know it as Gatwick Express, London Victoria to Gatwick Airport only. But now I think it gets extended from London Victoria all the way out to Brighton, but it doesn't normally come out this way. So I think this is like a just sort of on a loner, different route. So just as we leave here, we'll be able to capture a good glimpse of Northern Depot. So look out for that. So we're now good to go. When you look at these seats on this Gatwick Express, how thin they are, and you look at what we're sitting on, it's nice, plush, comfy, thick seats.
If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text the British Transport Police on 61016. We'll sort it. See it. Say it. Sort it. Our trains are controlled by uniformed and plainclothes revenue protection teams. If you do not hold a valid ticket for this train, you may be issued with a minimum penalty fare of £100 or face prosecution.
So soon we should be able to capture a glimpse of the Northern Depot, SWR. Yeah, 158s and 159s, I believe, serviced at Salisbury. So here we go. Round this bend. Right on cue. 444. There's a train wash.
The next station is St. Denis.
Lovely scenery.
Well, there's another train in the distance there. I'm not sure if we quite caught that. Just that footbridge there was all rusted up too. That's quite nice to model as well. So at St. Denis, which is where we're just stopping now, the tracks on the right, that is where that Gatwick Express, well, the southern service to Brighton diverges from here. footbridge.
The next station is Eastleigh. Please mind the gap.
Doesn't look like nothing much has changed here, but we do have the front loader working away. Eastleigh Station. So this is the same unit that I came up on, but this is very much a different journey than the one I came up on. I'll explain that in a moment. Thank you for the ride 158. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Oh dear. Basically, the revenue inspection team have had a massive blitz on that train, literally just a few moments ago. So there's about, I don't know how many of them there were, but there was a lot of them, and they literally went through that 2-car unit pretty quickly to try and see if they can catch people out. And they managed to catch somebody out because there was a gentleman next to me they caught out. So they've had to take some details from him. But in the meantime, let's just have a look at the station. Now just going to have a look at Eastleigh models. So I'm going to have a little wander around to Eastleigh models. I'll see if I can ask them to film. If I can, I might do some filming in there, but I'll have to ask them first. So we'll see how we get on.
Platform 1 for the 1440 South Western Railway
So here's
service.
one 450 followed by another. So this will be my train taking me back to Winch. Not the one on the left, the one on the right. Doesn't leave for a while, but it's absolutely freezing. So welcome back. You now find me in my little car, so this concludes the end of today's video. Now I'll come back to pick up my car. Now I'm going to head home. And I hope you've enjoyed this video, and until the next time, my name's Susannah, and I live with trains. Bye bye.